Hi everybody, Jean Ketchum, aging but dangerous. Oh gosh, okay, so today I'm really going to talk, I'm going to be personal today. I'm going to talk about myself, which I have a tendency to do anyway. Anyway, you guys, tomorrow is my 58th wedding anniversary. Now, that just is startling to me. I mean, my husband and I both just go like every year, it's like, what? Are you kidding? We got married at 22, so you do the math. We met in college, and I'm telling you, we both kind of fought the marriage thing. I was a very young, independent, strong young woman, and I thought, you know what? I just do not want to be married. I just can't stand the, being in that box. And even though I knew I really loved him, and he was kind of hesitant too, but we also knew back then, 58 years ago, 60 years ago, that if you didn't get married then, I mean, of course, there was no way you could live together back then. It would have just, everyone in that family would have had heart attacks. So we got married, and I'm walking down the aisle and I say to my dad, Daddy, I do not want to get married. And he pats my hand, says, oh, everybody feels that way. And I'm like, no, I really don't. But anyway, Mike and I are soulmates, and I hate to use that. I don't want to use that loosely because it's a very serious term to use in excuse me here. So, but I tell you, one of the reasons I think it's been so successful, I look at the 58 years and I just think, how could you live with somebody that long every day? I mean, you couldn't live with your kids that long for 58 years. You couldn't live with your parents that long. It would even be hard to live with a friend that long. But you pick this little person out of the universe, and all of a sudden it's, it just works. And I think, Mike and I talk about it, quite a bit because it is, I just think, so unusual these days to be as close as we are. But the number one thing that I think has been the most important that we both agree on is to make a good relationship is respect. You just have to respect each other. I think that is so important. And it's, when I first got married, I said to Mike, I said, I do not want to be a Mrs. I'm not going to be a Mrs. anybody. I'll take your name, but don't ever refer to me as Mrs. Blank Ketchum. I'm Jean Ketchum, and that's the way it is. And I'm very independent, and I want my own car, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And he was just, he was great with it, and he has just let me. That's the second thing, is let each other be who they really are. Don't try to change somebody. You don't get in a relationship and think, oh, he's going to change, he's going to be, he won't be this way, right after we get married or, whatever. But people don't really change. And he just so much let me be who I am, which is, like I say, very independent, very strong. And he just was always there, and the same with me for him. So I think that is so, so important. And I just, I've just, never felt tied down. I've never felt like I couldn't do what I wanted to do. A lot of my single friends say, they're so free and they're so, they can come and go. Well, I've always been able to do that too. But I do find that the older we get, the more we do enjoy being together more. I thought that would be hard when we got older. I mean, after all, we are 80. But he's still got his own business and working, and I'm doing Aging but Dangerous. And it's just, it's a wonderful life. I just, I just still, every year that it happens, I think, it's a miracle. It's just an absolute miracle that two people can stay together this long and still be so happy. I know a lot of people that have been married for a long time, or as long as we have, but they're not that happy. So, what's so great is that we are just really, really happy. So, anyway, I just really wanted to share my thoughts about that, and I am excited. We always get excited about our anniversary. And it's funny because everybody always wants to know, you know, where you're going out to dinner, what are you going to do? And we always, Mike and I always say, you know, look, all we want, oh, there he is.
I want to kiss the bride, my beautiful bride of 58 years.
Okay. We both say, thank you, honey. We both say that, you know, all we want for dinner, every year we say this, all we want for dinner is a hamburger and a couple martinis. I mean, that's our anniversary dinner that we love. So, anyway, you guys, I just wanted to share that. I know it was very selfish, but it just was, I love talking about my anniversary. I love talking about my relationship with Mike. So anyway, I hope you all have a good day. I know things are still rough out there, but you know, we still got to call each other, talk to each other, really stay in touch. So thanks for listening to me, and I wanted to do a shout out to my good friends at Stretch Lab. I have a really, you know, one of the I can't think what they call him. Niall, he's one of the people that stretches you, flexologist, and I love it. He does this every Thursday. I do it on the phone, and it just is so great. And they're just so good. I really wanted to shout out to them. So anyway, you guys, thanks for listening to me. And Coffee with Jean, Aging with Dangers, and Own Your Power. So anyway, guys, have a great day, and talk to you on Friday. Bye.